Hello, hi. My name is Ian Kirkpatrick, and I am the drummer for Bass Drum of Death, and I am here to show you the kit I'm working with. The main guy is this snare that I've had for about 10 plus years. It's a Pacific PDQ, and obviously there's the wooden rims on it. It's a 14-inch snare, but the rims kind of add, like an extra inch or so. So some standard snare stands don't really hold it sometimes. So Lemonheads, personally, Emperor coated to get kind of a thicker, heavier sound, and Remo on the bottom as well, just kind of standard bottom head. With the wooden rims, I find that you just kind of get more of a pop, and whenever I play it with people and they're like, wow, that's really loud. And that's why I like it. And for this band, you want to be loud. So it just has a lot of power to it. The wooden rims, I think, add, power and just really makes it louder and just helps pack a punch, so to speak. This kit that I'm working with is it's a Ludwig kit. It is not mine. A buddy of mine is letting me borrow it for this tour. He was hooked up by Ludwig back in the day, and so he let me use his extra kit. So thank you. Pretty much standard 14-inch, rack tom and 18-inch floor tom. This is 26-inch kick, which normally I don't play a kick this big, but I am enjoying it. You feel way more like a power drummer, when you have these huge kick like this. It's covered, but these are Evans heads. Evans on this one as well. I usually go with Remo, but Evans is fine too. I have an Evans head on my kick at home. They're really good. Just personal preference, basically. My kit back home is literally the same kit I've had since I was 13. Pearl standard export series. And I do play with this, snare, rack tom, 4-piece with crash, ride, and hi-hat. The reason why I didn't bring my own kit is because we started our tour in Seattle and we flew into it. And we are currently on tour with the Lemonheads, and so this is the kit, Mikey's kit, who was playing drums for the Lemonheads, and he had an extra kit and it was able to be picked up in LA where our tour manager was coming from, and he could bring it up to Seattle. We met there, and that's how it all happened for me to be able to use this. I brought my cymbals and my snare and my kick pedal on the plane, but yeah, this is how we kind of got away with not renting a kit for this tour. So you get a lot of comments of, wow, that really is a bass drum of death, and I can't tell you how many times I've heard that joke. But yeah, it really does, it's very thunderous, and it works. So thank you, Mikey, for letting me borrow your kit on this tour. This is a DW 9000, so it's kind of top of the line bass kick pedals that I got off my buddy for a little bit of a discounted price. But yeah, this is kind of what you want to have for a kick pedal, in my opinion. These are Sabian XS. I bought these used from Memphis Drum Shop because sometimes you can't pay full price for some cymbals. And then this is just standard medium thin crash Zildjian. It's 18-inch, and then this is a 21-inch K crash ride that I just purchased because my last one cracked from our last tour. So this is the brand new guy that I did pay full price for. So, and this is just a little $10 tambo attachment that helps with a lot of John's recordings in bass drum. There's a lot of tambourine, so I just kind of keep 4 on the floor on that to get that little rattle sound. Sticks, I play Vic Firth 2Bs. 2B is usually the size that I like. Can't always find the Vic Firths, but if I can, that's what I go for. Or 5B, you know, depending if I'm gonna play a little lighter or something like that. But for this band, big, powerful, so thicker sticks, you get a more powerful hit, everything, you're just bashing basically. Well, that's my setup. Thank you all for watching. bassdrumofdeath.com is where you can find most all of the tour dates. At bassdrumofdeath on Instagram if you want to follow on social media. Our new record, Say I Won't, is coming out January 27th, 2023 on Fat Possum Records. Check it out when it comes out. Yeah, hope to see y'all out there.